How big is a house? I'm not talking about the square feet of the lawn or whether or not you can fit your couch through the door. My name is Max, and I'm here to talk about how buying a house can and will negatively affect your life without careful planning. Everyone wants to have a house at some point in their lives, but when is the right time to buy one? Purchasing a house is more than being 32 years old with 2 kids, 2 dogs, and a spouse. More than the right age. You could be 62 and without knowledge on at least these 3 things get completely lost in debt. The 3 most important things you need to know prior to buying a house are your credit score, the state of the house, and how much you're going to pay after you buy the house. I'd like to start by going over the credit score. What is it? Where does it come from? How do you improve it? All important questions at the start of your creditable journey into banking. Investopedia, the largest financial education website in the world, states that your credit score is a number that represents the risk a lender takes when you borrow money. This number is what the bank uses when you apply for a loan to decide your interest rate and how much you can be loaned. The number itself comes from the Fair Isaac Corporation and is called a FICO score, F-I-C-O. A higher FICO score allows the bank to trust you'll pay them back. To improve your credit score, you have to build trust by paying off credit cards and debts that you already have. Interest rates that end up making a house a lot less affordable can cost you a lot in the long run. If you're going through the trouble of buying a house, you'll want to make sure it's a place you can live in and want to live in for at least 5 years. Inspections are the first step to take after you've selected a house you really like. Without proper inspection, you may be unaware of certain problems. On realtormag.realtor.org, an article states the most common home inspection problems, which include faulty wiring, foundation flaws, poor ventilation, and 7 other things that could be wrong with the house. I don't know about you, but I like to breathe in my house. Without an inspection, none of these problems would be fixed before moving in. All of these faults also impact the purchase price of the home. At the very least, a good inspector can create peace of mind, which is something that really matters when it comes to buying a house. When buying a house for the first time, one thing owners forget to plan for is the cost after buying one. Maintenance, utilities, property taxes, insurance, and even furniture are all things not thought of before the purchase of a home. Utilities alone could cost upwards of $300 a month. Insurance could be over $1,000 a year. Property taxes around $3,000. I could keep going. But just think, in addition to all of that, you'll have to pay off your loans for groceries and other necessities like Wi-Fi. It adds up, especially if you don't think about it ahead of time. Buying a house can and will negatively impact your life if you don't prepare for the amount of money it will cost before the purchase. That doesn't mean, however, you shouldn't buy one. It just means you shouldn't do it yet. Wait till you have everything you need and for a stable life, because without that, your house could crush you monetarily. Thank you. That's our TED Talk. Join us next time when we talk about chairs. How do you turn it off? Do I hit the